A massive granite boulder smashes into a castle wall, crushing a defender instantly. Dust and blood spray into the air. But you don't hear the scream. You only hear the polite clinking of wine goblets. You're standing inside a luxury timber cabin, looking through a custom-built glass window. Sitting next to you is Queen Margaret, watching the carnage like it's a puppet show. This is the Siege of Stirling Castle, 1304. King Edward I didn't just bring an army to kill his enemies. He built a private theatre box so his wife could enjoy the view. While the men inside the fortress ate their own boots to survive, the English court turned their suffering into lunchtime entertainment. This single, chilling detail reveals the true nature of the man they called Longshanks. He didn't want a victory, he wanted a performance. And he was willing to reject a surrender just to make sure the show went on until the final curtain. Before diving into these forgotten stories of survival and suffering, if you enjoy learning about the hidden truths of history, consider hitting that like button and subscribing for more content like this. And please comment below to let me know where you're listening from. I find it incredible that we're exploring these ancient stories together from different parts of the world, connected across time and space by our shared curiosity about the past. Now, let's unleash the wolf. April 1304. The rest of Scotland had already fallen. The great lords had surrendered. The rebellion lay in ashes. Only Stirling Castle remained, a jagged tooth of basalt jutting out of the earth, blocking the path to the Highlands. Inside, Sir William Oliphant and 30 men locked the gates and dared the King of England to come and get them. Edward answered with an avalanche. He mobilised 12 armies. He didn't march, he swarmed. Thousands of engineers, miners and carpenters flooded the valley, turning the green fields into a muddy industrial complex of war. They dragged siege engines the size of houses through the muck. They floated supplies up the River Forth on a fleet of barges. At 65, Edward should have been ruling from a throne room. Instead, he rode the trench lines. He was a terrifying figure, tall, white-haired, and possessed by a cold, efficient rage. He directed the bombardment personally. When a Scottish crossbow bolt struck his saddle, he didn't flinch. When another pierced his leg armour, he pulled it out, mounted his horse, and rode closer to the walls, shouting for his engineers to strip the lead off nearby church roofs to weigh down